Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, Philip Hammond is really getting behind the government's initiative to tackle the housing crisis and has pledged that on average 300,000 homes will be built by the mid-2020s. In London, they're going to be pumping an extra 1.67 billion to tackle the current housing crisis shortage for affordable homes, and there'll also be an extra 215,000 homes built in the West Midlands. The stamp duty reductions that they implemented in the November budget have really started to help first-time buyers. 60,000 first-time buyers have managed to get on the property ladder. Remember, there's no stamp duty for first-time buyers on the first 300,000 or 500,000 in London. But there is no talk that it will be addressed for the higher up the property ladder, which is a shame for us in these expensive parts of the world to live in. A really interesting statistic that came out was that second steppers, i.e. you've bought your first home and you want to go on to your second home now because it doesn't meet your needs for some reason, suffer a shortfall of approximately £167,000. They've obviously built up equity in their own property, but in order to bridge that gap, they need more and more money. So that is quite a big gap for people to try and jump. And finally, planning changes have been announced to make it easier to convert farm and agricultural buildings into residential areas. This has been looked at as it's felt there's a real shortage of competitively priced properties in rural areas. So previously there's been a limit, you can only build 3 properties on an agricultural site, but now this is going to be increased to 5, so that should really help those areas that have got a large density of unused agricultural buildings. Well, it's spring officially on the 20th of March, and of course we've split the clocks forward on the 24th of March, so I've looked at things that are going on with a spring theme in the area. At the Tunbridge Wells Museum and Art Gallery, they'll be celebrating the history of Fagans. Well, James Fagan was deeply moved by the plight of destitute boys in London in the 1860s, so he set up a society to provide desperately needed housing and schooling. The charity now supports child wellbeing within the family and community through counselling services, parent support and training, and it's running on selected days through till the 9th of June. And one event that I'd also like to bring to your attention is a fabulous exhibition of the celebrated local artist Andrew Reddam. This will be taking place at the Rare Skills Gallery over at Forest Row in East Sussex, and we're running from the 12th of April to the 30th of June. It's to mark the centenary of the formation of the RAF, so they're holding an exhibition of original paintings, drawings and print work by Andrew, whose work reflects human endeavour and sacrifice while capturing the power and elegance of some of the most significant aircraft in history. So I do hope that you'll be able to make it to that. Well, being spring, we've also looked at some blogs that we've got on this topic, and do have a look. We had a great one on why you should sell in the spring. So on that note, we've got 2 fabulous properties coming to market this week. Yew Tree Barn, based just outside Langton Green, is going on the market at 1.395 million. It has 8 acres, 4 bedrooms and the most stunning views, so do give us a call if you'd like to look at that one. But closer to home, here in the centre of the town, we have a lovely little 2-bedroom terrace property on Wimble Street, which will be going on at a guide price of £375,000. It has an additional reception room, which is quite rare for this area, and a very pretty secluded courtyard garden. But looking more at celebrities' properties for sale, Tom Daley is selling his flat in London. This Olympic diver has put his flat near to London Bridge on the market for 1.1 million. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in a contemporary building on the Southwark Terrace and a hot tub, but no springboard, unfortunately. We do hope you enjoyed this week's vlog and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.